Chapter 6, Part 3. When Prospero got back to the cave, he found Ferdinand hard at work piling logs, with Miranda skipping around him and trying to help. The old man remained out of sight and watched them for a while. He liked what he saw. "That young fellow's an honest worker," he said to himself. "He might be the son of my old enemy, but there's nothing bad about him." He saw Ferdinand toss a log onto the pile and wipe his arm across his sweating brow. "Will you rest now, Ferdinand?" begged Miranda. "You're working too hard." "I don't mind that," he said. "I'm happy to work while you're around." "Well, if you don't rest, let me carry some for you." She darted over to the next log and swung it onto her shoulder. Ferdinand followed her and tried to take it away from her. "No," he said, "I won't let you. Never. You must. How can I sit idly by while you do my work? Put it down." "I won't," laughed Miranda. "I'm as strong as you are, and I'll do my fair share. Sit down and rest." They were tugging the log backwards and forwards between them and laughing when Prospero approached. "What's this?" he said. "Arguments?" "No, sir, not arguments. A friendly disagreement." "Very friendly, it seems to me," said Prospero. Ferdinand glanced at Miranda, and Miranda blushed and looked down at her feet. "My lord," said Ferdinand, "I have lost everything I had in the tempest that wrecked our ship. All my friends and possessions, and, dearest of all, my own father. My heart aches to think of it, but in their place I have found this girl," he added, reaching out to take Miranda's hand. "And I must ask you, sir, I must ask, as she is your daughter—" "You must ask me what?" asked Prospero gravely. "To let her be my wife." Prospero stared at him with pretended surprise. "Your wife?" "Yes, sir," said Ferdinand in a firm voice. "And you, Miranda?" Prospero said, turning to his daughter. "Is that what you want?" "Yes, father, it is." They waited. Prospero made them wait, and they looked into his eyes to see what he was thinking, but it was impossible to tell. Was he merely considering their request, or was he seething with anger? Eventually the old man gave a slow nod and smiled. "Yes," he said, "yes, I consent." Ferdinand clasped Prospero's hand and shook it vigorously. He beamed and thanked him over and over. "And now," said Prospero, "to celebrate this great occasion, I have something to show you." He sat them down outside the cave and made a circle in the air with his staff. "Listen," he said, "and watch." Then the air around Miranda and Ferdinand began to shimmer and hum. It trembled like a heat haze, and here and there it seemed to become solid and take shape. A figure made up of wavering colours was forming before their eyes, then another and another. Something was emerging out of nothing, just as it did before the three traitors in the clearing. This was no red demon bringing curses, though. This was a heavenly vision, beautiful spirits with gentle voices who came to bless the king's son and the old duke's daughter.